Welcome to another RV walkthrough. Today, I got a 2017 Thor Windsport 35C model. Now this is a double slide unit. It's on the Ford chassis, the Super Duty chassis with the V10 Triton. Beautiful little RV. Let me show you the exterior, then we'll jump inside and show you the inside. Now this guy is on the 22.5 tires, nice and big. Give you a little bit of a smoother ride. It is decals too. It's not full body paint, so over time, if you do park it in the sun, these will wear. They will show some cracks and peel, but if you got fully covered parking, you should be good. And I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about when we get there. Beautiful Seiki exterior TV. I think it's a 32-inch. Don't quote me on that, but I should be right. And then right by the driver door, you got your first compartment. Now this is, they're going to call it a pass-through. Now being a gas coach, you have the chassis running through the middle, so it's only a top pass. And as you can see, it's really about 7 inches of height in there that you can store something. But if you got, skis or a snowboard, something like that, not much what we do in Arizona, but perfect for that. These are all side latch doors. Very easy to access when the slide is out. And I'll show you on the other side what I mean. Now we got another pass-through storage, more so of a pass-through, same height though. Now the bottom part of this storage is connected to the right side, but the top is not. As you can see, you got that separation there. A couple little drains, which is nice. If you have anything you store in here that's wet, going to the beach, wet towels, it'll all drain out there, so you don't have to get in there and waste a whole roll of Bounty paper towels. All right, you got your propane tank. Now propane always gets dirty from dust. You can see it's completely exposed to the elements, but it is a 26.2 gallon, so actually pretty decent size. And your generator, it's not an LP gen, so you don't need to worry about that. Now we got another storage compartment here. It's no pass-through, but heavy-duty plastic will hold a lot. Just a little bit extra room. Like I said, big old tires. Our tires specifically, they're dated 12/16. Oh, here we go. 12/16. They are the original tires. Usually about a year older than what is the year of the RV. That's your awning. Goes from all the way right past the door all the way to right here. And it's one of those armless awnings. So you don't have this big old protruding, there's my finger, big old protruding arm coming down on the side of your coach on the fiberglass. Slides. Gear-driven slides, a little bit slower to put them out and in, but they're very reliable. You see a little side window there too, and a slide topper. So very nice. And in the back, before the last compartment, you got this guy, which is massive. Look at the entrance to this. I don't know, man, if you guys ever back test the wife, she's gonna put you in here. Another top pass-through, and it does go a little bit deeper, drain, all that good stuff. Another light, beautiful. Alrighty, final compartment. Not technically a pass-through. You got this little area right there, and once again, 2 skis, they fit perfectly. Drain, and this is heavy-duty stuff. All right, give you a little quick look at the back of the coach without the sun. So if I step back, oh yeah, way too bright. There we go. Ladder all the way up. You can go reseal the roof. You can go check out your skylights. What's cool about the newer Class A's is they have a heavy duty chassis on them, so you can get a little bit more tow rating out of them. 8,000 pounds. Pretty good, honestly. 7-way pin connector. And they all come with a hitch, of course. Sorry about the sun. It's bright. Arizona. All right, other side of the compartment, or other side of the storage, not really a compartment. You got a big old water tank here. This is a 1.5-bath model. So you have actually, if you dip down, you can see your gray and your black tanks just for this bathroom. And you got a separate one in the dump station. Sanitization flush, little light. This is a 50 amp power, service power coach. Nice thick gauge wiring, and it is an external connection, so it doesn't go inside the coach. You put it in a storage compartment, so a lot easier to replace if you ever run into that, but a little bit more work to hook it up. Fuel fill right there, unleaded only. I got a little TV connection. There's those 2 seamless windows. Outdoor shower, city water connection, so if you're at a park, you can plug in right there. The other side of that pass-through. Same plastic inside throughout. Quad wheels in the back, 2 there, 2 on the other side, 2 up front. And once again, here's that other slide. It's about, what is that, 18 inches deep? And don't even ask me about the length. 12 foot, 16 foot, something like that. All right, you got generator and your regular coach exhaust right there. And then your secondary dump station. And then obviously 2 more tanks. This is for the half bath. Sanitization flush, light, everything very similar to the other one. And this is where these side latches really come in handy. So you don't have to bend down, lift it up from the bottom, then hit your head on the slide. Cummins owning 5500, 5.5 kilowatt. It's got about 570 hours on it, so they did use it, but it starts up fine if you got enough fuel in the coach. And that will run both ACs, all your electronics. And you do actually have an inverter in this next compartment because you got a residential fridge inside. So you gotta have that to run it if you're boondocking. I don't know the wattage, I'm sorry, I can't see it. But it's in that storage compartment. All right, and then the final compartment up front. Got a hydraulic pump, got a couple batteries, and a lot of wiring for your technicians to work on. So very cool, 2 batteries here. You got 1 up front, 2 under the hood. And then one thing I love, Thor was actually the first people to do these side cameras mounted in the side mirror. I love a side camera, especially if you're, you got a trailer or, you haven't been in something this big. You put your left and right blinker on, it shows you your blind spot all the way down the coach. It is a fabulous feature. Nice LEDs up front for your headlights. Little grill, this pops out and lifts up. But this is what I was talking about with the sun. So I think this guy had it in covered parking, but the front was exposed because you got a little bit of sun damage, a little bit of sun wear here. And that can happen, honestly, within a year. I always suggest if you are gonna, have it away from or have it open to the elements, get some tire covers. If you got your window covers, get them, use them. They are well worth it. But that's the exterior. Let's jump on inside. Of course, you got a screen door. And then this does shut too, kind of leave out some of the rodents or critters or flies or bugs, and that actually does activate and deactivate your step here, just the screen door. So pretty cool. All right, when we go in 1 step from the exterior, and you got 3 more to get in the coach. I'm gonna sit down right here. Nice little handrail. Let's shut that so we can see. Well, I still can't see. Let's see if I can block out some of the shade. Got an auto gen start, inverter. There's your inverter control to run that refrigerator. Battery disconnect, awning in and out, your step, actual working the step in and out if you want it to stay in, and maybe you're parked next to a curb, and then the step hole light, just a light right above the step. Regular light controls, power connection for a coffee maker up there, but we'll get there. All right. Now, we're gonna do a quick little 360 here, give you a little look and feel of the RV. Now your slide, one on the passenger side in the bedroom, that bed's on a slide, and the other one is this corner, from that corner where the couch is all the way to this corner. Like I said, I think they're both about 18 inches deep. But before we get there, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's sit down and look at some numbers. All right, 22,000 gross vehicle weight rating. There's the VIN, if you want. Got your mirror control and mirror heat if you're in a cold state, unlike Arizona, except unless you're north. Very good to have. Keep it from fog. And then you got your controls there. And you can't see, you can kind of see the little, there we go, side cameras there, but not really. And of course you got a backup camera too. And you got an electronic leveling system. It is an auto leveling system. You can legitimately press auto level. It does everything on its own. And then same thing for retract. Or you can, it's got the front, left, right, rear. You can do everything manual if you really want to, if you're on a really uneven area. Light controls, fog light, emergency start. If you ever run out of, battery power to start the coach, you can pull power from the house batteries. Great little feature. Up front, we got a 12,000, 15 miles. It's actually pretty low miles. Average is about 5,000 a year for a motorized unit. Controls down there. You got your e-brake right there. Couple resets for the computer, monitor for the side cameras and the backup camera. You also got your dash AC, not one of the 2 AC systems in here, so it's actually a third for the dash. couple connections. This is kind of cool. You got a HDMI and USB there. HDMI, I'm guessing, is for this a multimedia player. I'm sure you're not going to really be watching DVDs or something there, even though it has the disc. But yeah, you know, hey, you know, say the TV's broken, you want to watch the new, I don't know, the new Star Wars. There you go. You got another option. All right, let's make our way over to the passenger seat. You do have a doghouse right in the middle. That is where your motor is located. That's how actually techs work on the top portion of it. Getting the valve covers, manifold, whatever. So that's kind of nice. Then you got a lot of cup holders. Oh, no cup holder over there. Okay, so you got 5 up front. Pretty nice. Now, moving in to the passenger seat. You can feel like a kid in grade school on a swing when your legs can't touch. Plenty of room down below. And this is kind of cool. If you ever... if your husband or wife ever breaks too hard, at least you got a padded area for your head. But when you flip it, you do actually have a desk. A little bit harder if you hit it with the head, though. Power in there for a computer, tablet, laptop, whatever. Of course, all your AC controls, or vents, I should say. Now, you do have, I call this the pet viewing window. It's down below, perfect angle for a small dog or cat or something like that. They can look out and just, you know, watch live television. Or, you know, this area right here, also pretty nice and flat for an animal. All right, take a quick, oh, you know, let me show you. Of course, your front seats do turn. Let's see if I can figure it out here one way or, oh, there it is. There we go. All right. So you can turn your front seats around. I just pushed it back so it's hitting the little, your bed lift. I'll talk about that in a second, but they do fully turn around. Driver's seat, always a bigger pain to turn around because you got to deal with that steering wheel, but you can maneuver it to get it all the way around. You do have a drop down bunk here, and those 2 little black things are actually meant for a ladder, so you could jump up there. Electric comes down with the push of a button, which should be located right there at the right. And it will come to the top of these seats here. So it's generally a queen size. You can't fit, you know, 2 people up there as long as they're not too big. There is a weight limit generally, anywhere between 400 to 500 pounds in most cases. And this whole mechanism, all these compartments, all these drawers up here, do move along with it. And these are, you know, pretty shallow, not anything crazy deep, but you got them. A couple fans, couple lights. There you go. So that's the front cockpit. Let's move on to the galley. Beautiful, beautiful galley. Before we do that, you got a couple controls up here. What do we got? Slide controls, LP, got a water pump, generator. Like I said, about 570 hours on the gen set. Kitchen's not part of a slide. You got a decent amount of space. I'm glad they give you the metal top and the Corian cover, so it does, you know, you don't lose too much counter space. But if you are dealing in the, you know, working in the sink or using the oven, it will limit your counter space just a little bit. Nice mirrored drawers are up above. And you can see you can adjust these shelves however you want. Or you can take it out if you don't even want to use it. Nice little shade back there. Oh, actually, I always print these out. Here is, over here we got all the features that come with the coach. I highlighted some of the main stuff here. You know, the overall length, ACs, the tank sizes, obviously the weight. So if you're welcome, let me step back. You're welcome to pause the video and try to zoom in on that if you would like. Now, these Corian, it is Corian, kind of like the granite equivalent, and the covers are the same. Nice dual bay sink. We put the water in there to help keep some of the moisture out. Gets pretty hot here in the summer. All right. And then this is a real backsplash. It's not just a sticker. You know, it's, you know, just plastic, but it still does look very nice. There we go. 3-burner gas stove top, and this one does come equipped with the oven. Now, what you're gonna fit in there? A couple trays of cookies, maybe. Nothing much, but you got it if you need it. And then, of course, got your microwave up top. Now, it is a residential microwave. It's not a convection because you have the oven, but it is a lot bigger than you usually get. Up above, pots and pan storage. Oh, that's the power cable for the microwave. And then, down below, decent amount of storage. Obviously, you got all the plumbing, you know, water lines. So you can't get too much, but not bad. Got 4 drawers here. They got that plastic piece that holds them in so they don't go anywhere. And guess what? Smaller pots and pan storage. All right, now before we finish with the kitchen and move to the other side, let's look at this refrigerator. It's a Whirlpool. There's a little dent. I know, I'm sorry. But nice and clean on the inside. This is the reason you have the inverter. You have a residential microwave and a residential refrigerator. So you got to have that. And as you can see, there is an ice maker. And this is the lock. Keep those doors shut while you're driving down the road. Now, what do we have here? I'm guessing pantry. Yeah, there we go. A couple slide-out drawers, too, which is nice. And then a couple other just compartments for cans, chips, not cold beer. And then, before we get to the entertainment, let's just jump over to the other side. Now, this is part of your slide. You can tell by the slide by the crown molding. Right there, all the way down to right before that mirror. All part of the slide, about 18 inches deep. You got your Thor dinette, and your nice theater seating chairs over there. Let's see, this looks like a drawer. And it is. Cedar line drawer in there. This doesn't look like a drawer. It's not. Power cable down below. And then this is, I don't know if you could tell on the video, but this is a much wider dinette than you usually see in a lot of RVs. Now, they say 2 people can sleep here. The smaller ones, 2 adults, not a chance. Anybody over, that's already hit puberty, ain't no way. But with the size of this one, I actually think you could fit 2 adults on it. I mean, you can see how long it is. They can't be 6'5" and they can't be 350, but you can still get it done. Back below or back behind, you got your shades. They pull down. It's not like daytime, nighttime shades. It is just one. And then these are the windows I was telling you about. So they don't go out super far. They just kind of, let some air in. But the biggest thing with them is you don't have to replace the seals nearly as often. Those old seals that were exposed to the sun, they just would get so dry rotted so fast. Once again, a couple more cup holders. Pull these here levers, and that thing just drops down. And use the use the cushions as a mattress. You do got 2 belts there. No belts in the rear facing one. And it actually looks like you got belts in the theater seating too. Now, this is a little bit of a different thing Thor's been doing. This is not a sleeper. Well, anything could be a sleeper if you're drunk enough, but not meant for a sleeper. Couple cup holders, a little bit of a storage. They do recline. Oh yeah, right in front of the TV. Great. So very comfortable. I mean, a lot more comfortable than your standard couch you usually get in an RV. Those pull-out beds and the jackknives. I do like it. A couple drawers above. And these speakers are hooked up to that TV. This is a pass-through. That'll go all the way down for both of those compartments there. All right. There's a galley. TV right in front. I'm just saying, best seat in the house. Whoever sits there, they must be secondary because look at that viewing angle. It's perfect. Down below the TV. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Did not expect that out of that size of a compartment. So you got a couple more pantry storage, and it goes back a little bit. And if we flip her over to the other side, I got the same exact thing. That actually might be good for DVDs or CDs or something. On the right side, decent amount of storage there. All your area for your TV connections, coaxial cable, DVD players, whatever. And this TV is mounted. Now, it's not a mount that you can, you could put a different mount on here, but it's not like a full motion or a tilting. It's how it is. I know you would think these compartments would be a lot deeper, but you'll see why they're not in a second when we jump into the bathroom. All right. AC control here. A couple lights. Guessing you probably got another AC control in the back, but we'll get there. It is a split bath for your front bathroom, I should say. You got your shower right here. It's a 2x3, one-piece fiberglass. The skylight that protrudes out the roof, so you get a little bit more headroom. Not something I personally got to deal with because I am a short little guy. I'm 5'9", so plenty of room in here for me. One thing I like to point out, there's a step up into the shower. Give about 10 inches, I would assume, I would guess. And there's a glass door that slides behind. Locker in place like that. Now, right across from that, you got another door. And this actually acts as a separator between the main living area. You can put this right here, and there you go. So then you kind of give yourself a little master suite in here. Here's your bathroom, And this is where those storage compartments are. That's why it's not very deep. You got even more storage. This is a lot deeper than I expected. Little access point. Probably just some water lines either the back of the fridge or the toilet. Raised toilet, and it is China. Not that cheap plastic you see so often. A lot of storage in here. We'll get to it. Not a medicine cabinet. Not a medicine cabinet. Metal sink. A little bit of counter space. More down there. You could fit a lot of toilet paper right there. Down below, similar to the sink, plumbing, water lines in the way. I mean, you can fit so much Aussie shampoo though. Light control. One thing I always point out too, you got an AC and a heat vent in here. Don't worry about it. No matter what time of day you're doing your business, you ain't gonna be warm or cold. Just right. Oh, hey, we throw in free spring water. Actually, we throw in free containers for spring water. But, I mean, you got a decent amount of storage inside the bathroom. Let's see what's behind this one. Even more. Yeah, it goes decently deep. But that's your bathroom. That's your main bathroom. What guests are going to be using a lot. You do have people with you. You do also have, because that is a guest bathroom, a pocket door. If I step back, you'll kind of see. Nice pocket door. And it is pretty much, besides the bottom, fully enclosed. That'll just lock right back into place. On to the bedroom. Now your bedroom is on a slide, that corner to that corner. Looking at it, roughly the same depth as the other one, about 15 inches, or I'm sorry, 18 inches. It is a queen bed. It doesn't look like a short queen. There's generally about 5 feet of a difference between a regular queen and a short queen. And there's no storage under the bed. A couple little compartments there. I'm sure there's like power right there. So you do have some power. CD control there. A couple of those side windows, speakers, touch lights, reading lights. And then you got to, let me open these so you can get some light. A little bit of storage above, all pass through, all the way down. Same width as the slide. And then keep moving our way over. You got your wall closet. So this is really cool. So check this one out. This one blew my mind. If you're like me and you need snacks in your bedroom, this is perfect for. What is that? Free shirt. So tall you missed it. A couple drawers here. Oh, look how short those are. That's so funny. Nice little step up though. And then what's behind here? All right. Big old closet, and it looks like that drawer you can adjust and put it on any of these, or you can just make it a wardrobe. You might honestly, with these vented windows like this, I think there's probably water lines behind there to put a stack washer and dryer. Now in front of the slide, a whole lot of drawers, another wardrobe, TV. I mean, they call that like a, a desk makeup area. I wouldn't call it any of that. You're not going to put a chair here. It's going to take up too much room. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You got some, so these should be, shades, covers, or actually, looking at this one, that looks like the top part of the mattress. Another TV on the side, another Seiki. A couple lights in here. That same slide down. That's your emergency exit also. And these are nice and deep, tall drawers here. I can't tell you how many pairs of socks and underwear you can fit in here. Hey, paperwork. Always good. Moving over. Doesn't look like you got any compartments down there. There's probably some type of instrument or something that they need. And that's what I was looking for too. All right, so here we go. You got your wardrobe compartment, another wardrobe, I should say. It looks about 3 to 4 feet wide. That, and then that are your table for the front right there. And then this is actually pretty interesting. Since this thing is so wide, they throw in another cushion because there must be a little void you got to fill right in the middle. So it will be a flat surface. I mean, obviously it's a dinette cushion, so as comfortable as it can be, but it will be a flat surface. Once again, AC directly in the bedroom. Where is that? There it is. There's that other AC control for the back one. Whole bunch of charging station, light controls, power, you name it. And then finally, last but not least, your half bath. The master bath. No shower in here, that's why it's a bath and a half. But, you know, honestly, it's a small area. It's not very deep. But you got more storage. You got another China toilet, metal sink. Look at that. Even more storage in this bathroom than the other one. Turn that light on. Small metal sink, but still a sink. This one does have a medicine cabinet. Corner medicine cabinet. Almost feels like an Airstream with all these dang sidewalls coming in. Couple lights up there. Once again, crucial. Also, oh, there we go. Crucial. Lighting, or a light window in here. Another one of those kind of little windows in case you just blow it out in here. You gotta do as much as you can to get the air out. All right, and then finally, the storage in here. So very small, but you know, absolutely perfect for extra toilet paper, air fresheners, magazines, whatever. All right, I think that's about it. That was a walkthrough of our beautiful 2017 Thor Motor Coach Windsport. And this is the 35C model on the Ford chassis. Jump outside, give you one more view. Ooh, getting a little chilly here in Arizona. See those nice LED runners. Try to keep it as stable as possible. Run into a tree while I'm at it, my gosh. There you go. I hope I was able to give you a good look. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment below. Once again, my name is Taylor Quayle here at Padada RV Center, just trying to show you a good walkthrough. Hope you have a great day.